Welcome to the What's on Sports YouTube channel. My name is John Tedora, and they call me the Sports Trader because I trade sports like other people trade stocks. Now, since signing on to be a part of the What's on Sports family, I've jumped into the analytics of free agency, and I've determined that these are the 5 players who are going to be drastically overpaid in free agency this year. Let's start with number 1, left tackle Trent Williams. Now, Williams turns 33 this summer and hasn't played 16 games in the season since 2013. But upon returning to the field after sitting out all of 2019, Williams was every bit the elite left tackle he's always been. Upon acquiring him from Washington, the 49ers made a deal that said that they wouldn't franchise tag him, all but ensuring that Williams gets the test at free agency. And believe me, he's excited about it. With a shortage of quality offensive linemen across the league, he's far too valuable for a team to ignore in the open market. So what's his best location? Well, Williams might end up signing with a team that really needs help at the position, but is also in the hunt for the ring. So I'd look for him to take a shot at either signing with the Colts or possibly the Kansas City Chiefs. Number 2, Kenny Gallagher, wide receiver. Now, Gallagher is 6'4" and built more like a shooting guard than he is a typical NFL receiver. But this guy can ball with the best of them. And here's the best part about Gallagher. Statistically, your quarterback is better when Gallagher is on the field. At least that was true when he was in Detroit with Matthew Stafford. And he made his job a lot more easy whenever he was actually healthy. Now, Gallagher is a beast as a wide receiver because on one play, he's going to knock a linebacker on his butt while chipping him. And the next play, he's going to make an amazing athletic grab on the sideline to move the chains. He can go deep, he can go short, he can run all the routes. Amid a wide receiver market that may not be as spectacular as a lot of the experts projected, he could be in for a huge payday for somebody looking for a playmaker. Best locations? I say the Eagles take a shot at him, and if not, the Colts probably jump in line. Number 3, Will Fuller. Now, we forget how few burners like Fuller are out there that also possess the next level tracking ability to be able to make their presence worthwhile. While Fuller can run, he can catch, and what he really does best is score touchdowns. Now, despite some serious injury concerns, Fuller had his best season in 2020 in the middle of an organization that was an absolute dumpster fire. Someone is going to sign this guy as a premier number 2, and he's going to change the way defenses have to play just because his speed is on the field. Fuller can be a deep threat chess piece for an offense in need of a final piece of the puzzle. Now, for me, I look at the Dolphins to make a run at Fuller, or, and here's the dark horse candidate, the Green Bay Packers were reported last year that they were looking into Fuller, so this might be the year that they actually get him. Number 4, Hassan Reddick, who plays outside linebacker edge. Now, Reddick's breakout season couldn't have come at a better time for him. The former first-round pick of the Cardinals didn't exactly live up to the billing when he first arrived in the desert in 2017. In fact, the guy looked like a total bust. However, this last year, defensive coordinator Vance Joseph was able to unlock the 26-year-old by moving him to outside linebacker full-time, freeing him up to wreak havoc on opposing quarterbacks. In 16 games played, Reddick totaled a team-high 12.5 sacks with 5 sacks in one game and 16 quarterback hits. Now, with J.J. Watt coming to town, that made Reddick expendable. But that surprisingly dominant effort now sets the pass rusher up for a potentially huge payday on the open market. Reddick is on record as saying that his priority is fit as opposed to money. So look for Reddick to land in a nice contract and go to the Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers as the team tries to duplicate what they did with Shaq Barrett just a few years ago. Number 5, Shaq Barrett. Now, speaking of Barrett, after being franchise tagged last year, he finally gets a chance to hit the open market. After Tampa Bay muscled its way to a Super Bowl win, pass rushing will be at a premium even amid what we consider to be a depressed market with a lower salary cap. Now, Barrett led the league in sacks 2 years ago and helped his team to a Super Bowl last year, so his value is at an all-time high. I look for Barrett to end up in a place like Buffalo or Cleveland and sign a huge contract that'll probably be the last contract of his career.